barnyard animal inside of a hospital with dying kids is just ridiculous.
It was just a pony.
Bring a midget.
There.
Just bring in a midget.
A midget, I probably would have felt
You
a lot
would
better.
have loved a midget.
Hey, whoa, what's this? Chemo boy. Squeezing the chemo bag.
The simplest way to put it, I have problems.
Welcome to Pain Management. I'm Jimmy Moynihan. We are missing Roderick today because of his car breaking down.
Oh, that's always the worst.
So here we are without Roderick, which it won't be the same at all.
Here we are.
But the show must go on. And so here I am with two of my good friends, Captain Wright
Aww.
and Billy Swift.
Yay.
So
Hello.
welcome.
What's up, Jimmy?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. Really glad. So the three of us did comedy in Orlando. You guys started in Orlando.
We started from the bottom, and now we are
And here we
here.
are.
Look at where we at, sitting on couches and
We
shit.
are here.
Talking about our feelings. So this
Yeah,
this
dude.
podcast is about mental health. Well, no, I mean we talk a lot about mental health, but it kind of goes anywhere.
It's a good message.
But we the three of us.
I'm sorry if that's inappropriate to be drinking on a mental health podcast. Hey, this is how I deal with it. Am I right, folks?
The intervention is coming.
Yeah, dude, just wait for the part 2 of this
part two,
interview.
Yeah. So thanks for coming on.
How are you feeling recently? You feeling good?
I actually asked the questions.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. My bad, dude. Sorry.
No, I'm feeling great. I'm doing good.
Yeah, I can see it in your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are glowing.
Am I glowing?
A little
There's a
bit.
big light above them,
Oh, maybe not.
I was gonna say I'm actually 6 weeks pregnant.
Nice. You do have that
Oh.
That's
glow
why I'm
about
glowing.
you.
Yeah.
too. What's they them's name?
We don't know. Yeah. We won't know first
It's actually up to
couple
them.
years.
It's up to them
Couple
to
years.
decide.
until they can talk.
Until they could talk.
Are there like ambiguous names? Like still like Nikki? Like could Nikki could be a
Alex?
boy or a girl?
Nick,
Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always think
Brock.
Alec. Huh?
Like someone named Rock.
Oh, I thought you said
Brock.
Brock.
Barack.
A
I mean,
girl.
I can see a beautiful
Sock.
woman. Hey, my name is Brock.
I can see that,
That make something wiggle down there?
Yeah, it makes me
Alright,
feel
there
like
you
she has a strong father. You know, just
Brock,
Yeah.
a guy who needed a football middle linebacker and got a daughter. You know.
That's great.
go. My dad loves his fire axe.
So, the question I ask a lot is, are you mentally ill? Billy?
I don't think so. No.
No.
I think I deal with the same things that everybody deals with, depression or fucking anxiety or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm mentally ill. I have a pretty good head on my shoulders. So I'll just take off. I'll see you guys later. No,
Yeah, always seem pretty stable.
What do you define as mentally ill? Like, what is that?
that's a good question.
Do
What does
you
that mean?
have, like for me, I have bipolar disorder.
Okay, so you mean like
I've-
you have something that's
Yeah,
like
yeah, like a diagnosis.
okay.
I have depression. I have
All right, quit bragging.
anxiety. Yeah.
I'm not diagnosed. I for sure have ADHD, but I'm
You
not
think so?
diagnosed. I do. The way I pace around my room like a
Oh
psychopath.
my god.
It's
So
that's about
you have
it.
trouble just taking it easy?
Yeah, I can't be doing nothing.
Even
Wow.
if he's doing nothing, because I live with Cap. Even if he's doing nothing, he's watching Trump coin.
I'm
And he's
watching
just-
Trump coin.
Dude, he's just
I'm
trying.
just like kind of shaking and hitting a vape and watching Mr. Beast.
Yeah, hitting a vape with a
Yeah.
tablet, looking at Trump coins.
I got to be super stimulated at all times.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't like grow up like I was right before iPad kids.
Yeah,
I would have for sure been an iPad
Oh
kid.
my god.
Yeah.
I think I've developed into doing that. I
Really?
think, yeah, like my attention span has gone down tremendously.
well, we're in such a era. I know this has been said a trillion times, but like everything is just like in your face constantly, super short.
Bing, bing, bing,
Yeah.
bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, it's like we have like a dopamine overload right now.
Sometimes
It's
I'll
too
find
much.
myself
Too
on like a YouTube, like because I go into the YouTube Shorts.
Mhm.
That's like I don't use TikTok. That's my TikTok. So sometimes I'll be doing something and I'll just open my phone without even thinking, just open my phone, go to YouTube, and then shorts are on. And then whatever I'm doing, I'll just stop doing because I keep watching videos. Like I'm standing in the kitchen, just
It's
being
awful.
It's crazy.
like, it's mind control.
I think it's the only thing I have. I have just ADHD.
Man, I mean, one thing I'll do is I'll throw my phone across the room sometimes if I'm trying to write, just because, like, you know, I have to get. Eventually, I do get up to get it, but it takes, you know.
Yeah, you have to get it away from you. That's what I learned at work. I'll use it at work a lot. I'm like, all right, I have to put it on like a shelf or something and
So
walk
grab
away.
it without thinking about it.
If it's in your pocket, your hand just like goes and
Yeah.
It's just like I don't want to. I'll fall into this pattern where I don't want to even have like a second where I'm just like sitting with myself. You know.
Yeah.
It's just always this.
I find that when I'm like, you ever order a coffee and then just stand there, wait for your coffee without looking at your phone?
I have before.
And how fucking weird you feel.
Yeah.
Like you're looking around and people are like giving you side eyes and they're like,
Yeah,
why aren't you
looking
just
at me?
looking at your phone right now?
Yeah. I try to like in those moments. I try to not use my phone.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this is like, I can stand here and wait for a coffee.
I hate that it drives me to feel like out of place. Like it makes me feel awkward to not be on my phone. Like I'm bothering somebody.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But then like
Such a weird
again, like
feeling.
20 years ago, it's like everyone was just kind of standing around waiting for coffee.
Yeah. Talking to each other. How are the kids? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. What has happened to
I
America?
like talking to random people.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
like
talk to random
No, I
people?
do.
I think that's you ever do that? It's a great social exercise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Just like chatting with someone.
At Whole Foods.
Hey man, that's a cool coat.
I just will start a conversation.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
feels good. You feel like you did something good. Even though it's a pointless conversation about like a hat or something. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I had an interaction.
Yeah. And I don't know if I'm helping, but if I can convince one person to kill themselves,
Yeah. Suicide's real big right now.
I've done my job.
It does kind of solve the problem, you know?
Yeah.
Does it? I think I do believe it's a long-term solution for a short-term problem.
Yeah, of course.
The classic.
I truly think my view is suicide is it's easy. Suicide is the coward's way out.
Yeah, of course. Also, it's like, unless it's a crazy problem that you should kill yourself.
Yeah,
which
unless
you shouldn't never.
Unless
ever,
there's
ever
like,
think about
you know, an island that you owned
Yeah.
and people kept going there for certain things. Yeah, then you should probably kill yourself.
Well, I
protect
mean,
your
that's when
friends.
some prison guards will do it for you.
Yeah.
That's when Hillary Clinton will come in and do it for you.
Yeah.
But
Hillary,
no,
the
but, like,
biggest proprietor of suicide. That lady
But
loves
like,
it.
if
Clip
you ever
it.
think like no woman is worth that, or like no financial distress is worth that.
So would you say that if you had the opportunity to be homeless or kill yourself, you'd be homeless?
I'll be homeless. Yeah,
I think it'd be fun for a
I
little
like
bit.
making.
Would it?
I mean, I like to fix like problems and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to I don't know.
You don't want to succumb to them.
Yeah, I don't want to succumb to problems. I think that's weak.
Yeah, I don't know. I've thought about being homeless a lot because it seems interesting. Not like I'm going to. I don't think I want to. But you think about it, like the idea of like, okay, imagine you were homeless.
You have a good look.
I would
to be homeless.
dude. I was born for this
Yeah,
shit.
you really were. You
Yeah.
have homeless eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, just looking at you with
Yeah,
like kind
yeah.
of like homicidal intent, but
You're-
also like,
You're a look away kind of.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
eyes, yeah.
dude. I mean, even when I'm out barking for shows,
Yeah.
people will literally almost walk into oncoming traffic to get away from me.
It's kind of
Yeah.
scary, yeah.
I have to
They
tell
gave
them
that
like,
one flyers.
I'm not homeless.
Yeah.
Do you want to come to a comedy show? And they go, yeah, I've heard that before. And they walk away.
It's in a tent.
You know,
show's in a tent.
Billy, you're very handsome without your beard.
You know? So what are you channeling my grandmother?
When you show that beautiful face of yours.
What's wrong with your chin?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
Well,
it?
I mean,
I do.
we all know
Which
what's
one?
wrong
Hey,
with your
which one
chin.
you talking about?
Oh, I got a double chin. Fine.
You don't got a double chin.
Dude, look at this. What is this? What do you explain this as?
That's a gobbler, dude.
As a gobbler. I got a
Just
gobbler.
You got a
Next.
pussy gobbler under your chin, dude.
next question. What makes you sad? Billy, first.
go first,
What
man.
makes me sad? I don't know. I think I get more sad empathetically than I do about my own shit. I think I can handle my own stuff, but whenever I hear anybody else's stuff, I empathize and I feel bad for them.
Aw.
That's where I get sad. If someone else is going through some tough shit, or if like, then I'm just more impacted by their problems than my own. Because with me, I'm like, all right, you're all right, dude. Shut the fuck up. Don't be a pussy. But with other people, I'm like, no, you should. That sucks. I'm so sorry. You know what I mean?
The empath.
Yeah, I'm an empath.
But you don't feel it about stuff that's going on with you then?
No, not like, I mean, not with me. Like, if somebody fucks me over, I don't get sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, like maybe a little bit, but it's not like it doesn't last as long. But if somebody else is hurt or something like that around, like if one of my friends are depressed, that would fuck with me more. That would make me sad more. Because then it's like I have no idea where your mind's at, or I have no idea like what they're thinking. So it's like everything is just the worst case scenario in my head for them. Like, yeah, weird.
Of course. Yeah, well. And Cap?
The thought of regret makes me sad. Sometimes I try so hard to train myself to not regret things.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll end up like regretting stuff, and that'll make me sad. Like it'll come down to a moment. I'll be like, oh, I didn't do this at this time.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin really got to you?
Oh, yeah. When I was, regret not buying Bitcoin when I was like 11 years old. No, just like, I don't know, anything. It's like, did I miss out on this? Did I miss out on this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You got FOMO brain?
Yeah, I got FOMO brain. That's about it.
Regret's tough. Sad. Living with regret.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Because you're like, you have that what if things could have been different. I
always have what ifs.
Yeah. But then like it is a hard mental battle, but you just got to train yourself not to be like, oh, I shouldn't think about what if. I should think about how I can optimize my what, you know.
What now?
What now? Yeah.
What's going on now? I mean, that's the key. It's just to like, what can I do right now to stay present?
What now and what next?
How can I make this the best?
Right.
Yeah.
Day possible.
But then, of course, I mean, the human brain is just going to be like, you should have said this thing at this time. You should have done this.
Well, I just have to be conscious of when I start doing that, you know, because my brain's always going to do that. It's just going to dive into like a little loop, a familiar loop.
Yeah.
And then I just have to be aware enough to be like, oh shit, I'm thinking about this again. This is dumb. And then redirect.
Yeah, redirect.
My thinking to like something more productive.
Yeah.
You know?
The way that I've always envisioned that process in my brain is like water pathways flowing, and you've been using the same pathways for your entire life, and every day it just continues to go down. But then you realize, like at a certain point, like, hey, water I don't want it to go that way anymore. And then you actually have to work to try and divert those thought patterns and shit like that to like make a new channel for the water to flow down, and that takes a lot of fucking digging, a lot of work.
Takes a while. Yeah. Like any habit.
Yeah.
It's just repetition, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, and it's also like not losing sight on that, because you can get lost in the path or in the loop, like you were saying. Like you can get hit in the loop and do it 3 or 4 times before you realize you're doing it. It's like always just trying to keep vigilant on getting better. That's always the thing. Because also sometimes it's so fucking weird that your brain almost wants, at certain times, your brain wants to be sad or wants to feel bad. And you're just like, well, why don't you just fucking feel good? Like, why can't I just feel good right now? But your brain's like, nah, dude, you should be sad right now.
It's like looking for conflict.
Yeah. And then hyper fixating on it.
Yeah.
I think there has to be a problem to solve.
Mm-hmm.
I think that.
I don't know if almost like my shit is almost like to the point of avoidant. Like I don't like problems. I don't like, everything needs to be suave. Everything needs to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how I want things.
See, my whole thing is I have to solve every problem.
Yeah.
Like I'm fine with problems, but I have anything I have to solve. I can't just let a problem be.
Yeah.
Like if something's wrong, like okay, it has to be fixed. If it's like, you know, like a bridge I burned or something, or like, you know, something I did wrong. Like every little thing has to be fixed and I have to make everything right.
And you got to make everything captain right.
Yeah, I have to make everything captain
and you can't
right.
do that so that.
Yeah, so it's like shitty
crazy.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I find that too. I can feel like when one problem's solved, I can feel my mind like looking for something.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
that's how sick I
exactly.
am.
I
Well,
talked to you.
you should celebrate a little bit.
I talked to you after you got on, after you got passed at the mothership, and I went up and I was like, "Dude, fucking congratulations! How do you feel?" And you're like, "Oh, I felt good for a day, but then I found another problem." And I was like, "Damn, man."
Yeah.
It's true. But I guess that's like, I mean, it could be a good thing because you're like, oh, you're also growing, you know?
Yeah,
Well-
there is a part of growing within that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but then it's also not good. Like you should,
It's
you
a
know,
yeah, it's a
take
I think
in
it's
your-
a bad thing because I need to appreciate the stuff that I have.
oh,
Yeah.
100%.
And
Yeah.
like I need to appreciate accomplishments and stuff like that and enjoy it, you know. I also have to be critical when I need to be critical but like you should enjoy stuff like that.
Of course. Yeah.
know?
Yeah, for sure.
We've had some cool things happen since moving to Austin.
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%. Yeah, my shit. I guess my mentality is keep your head down, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very much like, I mean, yeah, I have like short things that have occurred that I'm like, oh hell yeah, dude. But then it just doesn't sit there long enough. Like it doesn't. I'm not fulfilled yet, so it's just that's
Yeah.
kind of the feeling. Just continue to go until hopefully at the end of this I feel fulfilled as a human. Hopefully,
I don't
you
think
know?
it'll ever reach that point.
Well, you
Really?
have to
At least with me,
shift.
I don't think I'll ever be fulfilled.
No.
Because you get to one point, then you want to get to the next point.
Yeah,
even
the
if you
bar
kind
is
of-
always being raised. Of,
Yeah. Because what if you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm a touring famous comedian right now. That's awesome.
Mhm.
You're like, okay, well, I want to make a movie.
Yeah.
Then you get above
yeah.
that, it's like, okay, now I want to like direct it, or like, I want to be in a movie. Now I want to direct a movie. Now I want this. I want this. I want this. Like,
the feeling of fulfillment is not going to come from any kind of accomplishment that we get along the way. It's going to have to be a complete shift,
Mm-hmm.
mindset
Mhm.
shift to
So-
feel like fulfilled within ourselves.
yeah,
I feel that. I don't know if I have like a romanticized vision in my head, but the way that I predict where I'm gonna be like happy, my end is in a cabin in the woods with fucking nothing, just a bunch of
Really?
land
Oh wow.
and doing nothing. That's
Oh, wow.
where I want to be, and you have to have like enough money and enough whatever to eventually be able to do that.
Is this your 5-year plan?
This is like dude,
6 month plan.
yeah, this is 6 months. I'm moving out to the countryside. Fuck all this noise.
That's
I
interesting.
want to be alone in the
But then it's
woods.
weird too because I have the duality of like I want that. That's like I want to live in the woods,
Yeah.
but then also I want to be a comedian who goes up on stage in front of people in cities. It's like,
Yeah.
what do you actually want, you moron?
Huh.
You know.
yeah,
But I think
can-
eventually I'll get
You
there.
can live in the woods. There's woods.
yeah.
in
Tom
Austin.
Green. That's literally Tom Green's life.
I'm not much of a Tom Green kind of guy.
Yeah, but not comedically, but
Yeah.
like he lives on like a fucking farm.
That would be sick. That would
and
be
then
sick.
he just tours. Yeah.
Even fucking what's his name, Doug Stanhope. His
Oh, it's
whole
like a
fucking
little
life. That's pretty
city,
sick,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
He's very content. I feel like
yeah. See, not, dude, I can't.
I couldn't do his lifestyle, but I could live that contently.
Dude, I need like so much attention all the time. I want to be like famous. Like
Well, he's the mayor of that town. Imagine you just
Yeah.
had Captain Town.
Captain Town would be cool, but someone else can run it while I'm
Yeah,
Everywhere.
Yeah. You're just the face. You
the
know?
face of Captain Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just,
I think you would be good on a reality show.
I've
Oh, yeah.
applied. I want to be on a reality show because
Yeah.
I know it's not real. Like I can disassociate myself from that,
Mhm.
but I still get all the attention,
Still enjoy it.
which I love. I still enjoy. Yeah.
you on Big Brother would be fucking great.
It'd be fun, but that's not what they want. They don't want people that can disassociate. They want real, like
Yeah.
weirdos.
They want
like,
you to
crazy.
cry.
They want people that like think that that's real and forever.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've
Which-
always thought that like a good reality show needs the straight guy. Like it needs like the
The meta.
could you imagine watching like fucking what is it? That dating show Love on the Spectrum. No, if it was
F Boy Island?
no Bachelorette
Oh.
or Bachelor, whatever.
Yeah.
But they just had like say the Bachelorette, and they had a bunch of guys there, and there was just one guy who was a stoner who didn't really care and kind of talked about how fucking ridiculous all this
The
shit is.
Family Guy episode about that.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So like, if they had that, that would make the show better. I would watch it just to watch that guy be like, "Why are you fucking crying right now? Like, you're a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Going on
of
a date with
course.
another guy. What did you think was going to happen with
They
13
should
other
have
contestants?
people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
they
Captain.
want that. I mean, they would never do that.
No, they wouldn't.
They want the fireworks. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Next question. What? Oh, so I wanted to ask this. So you had cancer when you were
13.
13.
Yeah.
And so were you like I always wondered, like, at the hospital, did you like make people laugh? Were you like the
No, dude,
comic relief?
I was so angry. I was like,
Really?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
I was like
wow.
kind of nasty. Sometimes I was nasty to the people that would like take care of me, which I feel so bad for. I felt so. I mean, I know they're used to it and I know it's their job, but I was just like, you feel bad for being.
You're also fucking. You're dying of radiation and cancer at the same time.
So like I didn't have radiation, but thanks.
You didn't do chemo?
I did chemo. Chemo's not radiation.
Isn't chemo? I thought chemo was
Radiation and chemo are two separate treatments. Radiation, they put you in a thing and fucking beam you with radiation.
But isn't chemo radiation in an IV? Radioactive shit in an IV?
Chemo is
barely.
IV.
No, it's not like radioactive, but it's like
It's
toxic.
like,
It's like poison. Radiation is like they literally stick you in a machine and they like fry you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I want to know the guy who is suggested doing that kind of shit, because everyone gets tremendously sicker
Well, I think when they
as they're doing it.
yeah, it's insane. It's like
everyone's like, "Are you sure this is going to work?" He's like, "No. Just let him puke for fucking 4 weeks."
It's legit. A nuke goes off in your body.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. So not until I started to get better, I was like, able to be funny. But like when you're like super sick and you're like, oh, another 2 rounds of chemo today.
Yeah.
Another day of not eating anything and just kind of like rotting in bed. You don't really have like the mentality to be fun. You just like, I'm gonna just exist.
But a couple years after you started doing stand up, right?
Yeah.
What do you think got you to that point? When did you want to start that?
Well, I think I was just like, okay, well, now I'm going to just do whatever like I want to do. Like I'm going to chase a dream or something. And then I learned how like easy it is to start stand up. I was like, oh, I've always loved stand up. I want to do this. But like for a while, like how the treatment plan works, at least what I had, it's like there's like 2 really, really hard years that are bad. And then a year after that, it's like you get 1 not really bad chemo a month. Like a chemo, like I can get this chemo and go do stuff after. And like my hair wasn't falling out. I had hair.
Yeah.
So that was like, I was basically normal, but I was still going through chemo. And that's kind of when I was like, okay, I'll like stand-up's fun. I'll do this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then right when it ended, I started stand-up.
How did so you had spinal taps? What the fuck is a spinal tap?
It's like a big fucking, it's like a needle that's like legit this big. They stick it in your spine and they inject stuff. But for me, it was chemo. People get anything injected. And because that's where the cancer was. It was like in my spine.
Jesus.
It's in the blood, like in your spine.
Whew.
So like, dude, I've had like 60 something surgeries. I've had like 60 or something spinal tabs.
Oh my god.
How did they find it originally?
I have no clue. They took everything. Like when I first went in, I was like
sick before you went in and you got
diagnosed? I was like
diagnosed?
on my deathbed, dude, because leukemia is fast. That was very, very fast. People ask me all the time, they're like, oh, how did it feel when you heard the word cancer and they told you you have cancer? I didn't feel anything. I'm laying in bed. I'm like green. I look like these shoes.
Wow.
And I was like,
hey son, you have cancer. You go, no shit.
I'm like, because like
back in the day, they just got a priest try to exorcise the demons.
And I was like, I couldn't even hold out in water. So they run every test. They take my pee if I'm on drugs. They do everything. And then within an hour, they're like, okay, it's leukemia. And then I think it took them a while. It's kind of foggy, but it took them a while to figure out like where the leukemia was. And I guess they're like, oh, it's ALL, which is a spine something.
Yeah.
I should know. I should learn more about it.
And they found it.
Yeah, they found it, and then like they give you this treatment plan, but it's like it changes all the time.
Yeah,
It's crazy. I've heard someone else say that there's so many times. It might have been Carly, but the doctors say I don't know all the time. You'll ask doctors a question, and they're like, I don't know. Which it like sucks.
Yeah, that sucks to be.
Because you're the guy that's supposed to know that. You're supposed to tell me.
Yeah.
You're looking for reassurance, and they're like, I don't know.
You don't
I'm gonna prescribe you about 2.5 shrugs. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, dude.
You're like, oh, is this the last like? I'll be like, is this
know.
the only spinal tap I'm getting this week? And they're like, I don't know. And spinal tap is like a shitty thing to
Am I
prepare
gonna
for.
live? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the lowest the day I got admitted, they're like 60% chance you're gonna be fine.
Jeez.
Really?
which
That's
I
terrifying.
like. Now I like.
What?
But I know that's not that
hated it.
bad, but like I don't know. I
I
was
would
like,
have been like, what?
really?
I would have freaked out. You kidding?
Why? Because 60 is too low?
Yeah.
Like you want
Well-
to hear 90s?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
a,
60
Yeah,
a-
that's like
that's almost
I mean,
a coin flip.
Yeah.
if I'm gonna
Almost,
live or
yeah.
die.
Yeah, it's slightly weighted towards.
Yeah.
I
the
believe
okay.
it was 60.
Did it change as you went on? Like, did you
Of
ever
course,
get down to like
yeah.
a 30%?
It didn't go low. I mean, like at that first week, I was like, I could die. Like I
Yeah.
was like, it was so horrible. It's like I don't even remember much of it. It was like just a blackout of a
Yeah.
week. And then there's all this other stuff that comes with it. Also, like I don't know if this is a teenage thing, but you don't want people to treat you different, and everyone starts treating you different.
Oh yeah.
Everyone starts like talking to you like you're a puppy or something.
Yeah.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like that's the worst
Shut up,
part.
bitch.
Yeah, you're like
Hey,
I'm fine. So I'm like plugged into a machine. That's fine.
Yeah. You know,
Like-
I used to kind of fantasize about getting like sick and then having like all my classmates feel bad for me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
have like
it
a
is-
banner.
It
this
is something
get
to
well.
fantasize.
And they do a dance.
Go win prom king.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make you prom king.
I'm prom king. They have the prom in the hospital.
It's yeah.
just for me.
Oh,
It's a fun thing to
no.
fantasize about, but then like when it's happening,
I
it
had
sucks.
I had that thought one time I was in high school and I didn't even know this girl, but this girl died. Her and her brother dug a tunnel on the beach, like down and then horizontal.
collapsed.
And
They
it
got caved.
collapsed and they died underneath the fucking sand. And then people that didn't know who she was were like, oh my God, that's so sad.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I wonder if imagine if I died and I could sit here and watch. I was like, how many people would act like they fucking knew me?
Yeah, that's a weird egotistical like thought to
Yeah,
have. Like
yeah.
I've had that a lot.
Yeah.
Of like, yeah, what if I just got in a crazy car accident? and
Yeah,
then
you'd all feel
at
so
the
fucking
funeral?
bad if
Yeah,
I
you guys are gonna
died.
miss me so much for a couple months.
Oh, I'm gay? Well, what if I
Yeah.
died?
Yeah, I'm like, I wonder how they'd break it to all my coworkers if I died. It's like that's a crazy like
She's gonna cry.
ego
She's gonna
thing.
cry.
Yeah, is someone gonna like have to leave work because I died? It's like, it's a
Yeah,
psy-
they closed down Chewy's.
yeah. It's like, but it's like a psycho thing to think
Yeah,
about.
you should
But
have-
then for
yeah.
some reason we have that thought.
But I mean,
Yeah.
because it's self gratifying. It's pretty
I
much
guess,
like
yeah.
you putting up your self worth, like in your mind.
Yeah, you're like, how much am I worth?
Yeah, you're giving
Yeah.
yourself validation through this like weird
Mhm.
way. It's not healthy, but
No,
that's
yeah,
that's
it's
why
a-
your brain does it.
Yeah, and I feel like there's other ways you can think about.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, just being like everybody that you've helped and all that stuff. That'll
Yeah.
give you value, but you're like, nah.
Who's gonna carry my casket?
Yeah. Who's gonna give a good speech? You guys better fucking write good speeches, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
There's people that have funerals when they're still alive.
Yeah, they have that.
Something
They had that. What's that? Curb. They had
Yeah.
a Curb episode. That was very funny.
Oh,
And
that's,
that's
fucking weird.
terrible.
Yeah.
I did write out stuff for my funeral.
If
I
someone,
wrote out
that's cool.
things I want to happen. It's
Oh,
mostly
at your
bits.
funeral.
They're,
Yeah.
they're like funny bits.
Yeah.
Because
What
I
if
don't want it
like
to be
people
sad.
that I care about don't come to my funeral
That-
and I'm there to
And
my
you're there to
parents
see.
don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
But
shitty
but they
thought.
don't know you're still alive. You trick everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You trick them all, and then you come
No
down
one
after.
comes.
It's like,
you
yeah.
dress like Jesus, and you
It's-
come out.
You're wearing like a shitty disguise. I'm like, I think
Yeah.
that's Jimmy.
Guys,
just
stop
got, like-
joking around.
The
This
guy
is
that
sad.
keeps calling himself Bobby. I think
Yeah.
that
You know
that's
the
Jimmy.
glasses, the glasses that have the mustache, just like on little
Mhm.
chains. It's just
Yeah.
you wearing that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Man, we're all gonna miss Jimmy, huh? Really good guy, huh? Let's all just tell stories about
Share
fun
some
stuff
stuff
he
we
did.
like
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah. Let's talk about fun stuff he did. Yeah,
Well-
that's a funny thought.
Okay, so the next bit we do, the next thing.
Hmm.
What is one thing on your bucket list that you want to do before you die?
Like physically?
Anything.
Anything.
What do you mean physical? What's the
Well,
what's the
I mean, like-
alternative to physically doing
I mean,
something?
like, I don't know, like
You wanna mentally
long-wise.
be
I mean, like
somewhere?
a thing you do.
Yeah,
Oh, so much.
like skydiving.
Yeah,
or-
I'd love to skydive.
Oh
I
my
want
God.
to travel. I want to travel all over.
I checked that. Skydiving is fucking crazy.
I know.
Skydiving
went?
is so stupid. Yeah. It's so dumb. Like you should do it once
Yeah.
just to experience it.
Why is it scary?
You're jumping out of a fucking plane, dude, and you have like a little sheet above your head. Like, what? It's terrifying. It's beautiful and it's fun and it's exhilarating, but it's also, I'm flying up in the plane, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, how fucking dumb have humans came that we've beaten everything else on this planet, and we get to the point where we're so successful at living life that we're like, you know, it'd be fucking cool if we all just jumped out of planes for fun.
We're not the only things that look for thrill. There's other creatures that do that.
Dolphins.
Like what? The dolphins rape.
Dolphins jump out of airplanes.
There's like the little there's like these little monkeys that'll go and they climb up high trees and they jump into water from high trees. And
really?
They'll go in the water and then climb up the tree again.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
And do it. Yeah. I'm sure there's other examples.
Yeah, but even that seems safer than jumping out of 8,000
for a monkey, that's probably the equivalent. A monkey doesn't really have the resources to jump out of a plane.
They don't know how shallow the water is before they jump.
Yeah, they're just like fucking going at it. I shouldn't cuss.
If I had to put something on my bucket list, I really don't know. I don't know. I don't really have, because everything seems within grasp. Like nothing, like I don't want to climb Mount Everest. I don't want...
It would be cool.
To climb Mount Everest?
It'd be neat.
It's like one of those things where you're like, yeah, that'd be really cool to tell people about, but doing it has to suck ass so badly. You walk by dead people.
I think there's certain paths that are easier and certain paths that are harder.
Then why am I going to even do it if it's an easy path?
You can tell people.
Just say you did it.
Tell people.
I climb Mount
I drove
Everest.
up the backside. Not a lot of people know this. There's a road on the other side.
You don't have to tell them how much you climbed.
Yeah.
Like, I just climbed for like a day.
Yeah.
Just take a step up.
Take some selfies.
And you're like, I was on there.
Bail.
Yeah.
You know?
I kind of just want to go to Hawaii. That's like something that I
you could do that tomorrow.
No, I couldn't.
You can book a flight right now and go to Hawaii tomorrow.
Dude, I would love to go to Hawaii and just be somewhere where nobody else is, just enjoying nature.
Do you know there's other people?
Yeah, there's a lot of other people there. No snakes.
Huh?
There's no snakes.
No, that's
in Hawaii.
Ireland, you idiot.
There's no snakes in Hawaii.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
They banned them.
They banned them. Yeah.
They banned snakes.
Snake comes up on the beach, sees a sign, goes,
they gotta go, yeah.
turns around, goes back into the ocean.
They'll be arrested. But you know how hard it is to handcuff a snake?
Yeah.
Pretty hard.
Fucking slithery bastards.
Yeah.
You just got to kind of tie him up into themselves.
Yeah.
You got anything? Bucket list?
Probably skydiving, travel a lot. I'd like to go to every state. That'd be cool.
That
all 50.
Actually, there you go. That's what I'll add.
All 50 states.
See every state of the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see the Grand Canyon.
Oh, that's cool. That's another thing we could make happen tomorrow.
I want to see the pyramids for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I want to see all the Chinese stuff.
Yeah, I love Chinese stuff.
What do you mean?
Chongqing.
Oh, yeah, and his brother, Ching Chong.
The Great Wall.
It's province in China. It's Chongqing.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that.
I want to see King Kong. I mean, I want to see...
we could play that right
The Great
now.
Wall.
The Great Wall. Yeah, I want to see that King Kong movie with Jack Black in it.
That's a really good one. Skull Islands is really good.
I want to see, Shanghai Nights.
I want to see a Muay Thai fight in Thailand.
Same.
That's something I want to see.
It's cooler things to see in Thailand.
Okay, we get it. You like ladyboys.
No, it's orangutan fights.
There are not. You can't call them that.
It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad, but they give two orangutans boxing gloves. And
That's very funny.
Well, they have a script. They have a script.
They have orangutans.
Orangutans can understand. They understand choreography. They know choreography. They're very smart creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Just one orangutan doesn't want to throw the match, They have a problem on their hands.
Yeah, they have ego.
Guys, enough monkey business. All right.
They're apes. They're apes.
Whatever.
I go ape shit over stuff like that.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god.
See, that was biologically a correct joke to tell.
Yes.
All right, tell us more about your cancer, dude. How was it?
Yeah, sure. Where should I start?
Oh yeah, so let's go. Can we go back into what it was like during the chemo and how
did you
like,
were you
your
doing
recovery part?
Were you doing it in group? Like, would you have chemo in group or just yourself?
2 years of straight chemo. Well, yeah, I mean, I was a kid and it was like bad chemo. It was not like, it's
not like in the movies where they sit there and they smoke a joint while they fucking get chemo.
That does happen. That is a thing, but that's like for like lesser cancers. It's like you're getting one chemo and usually you can go home after that. a lot of mine were inpatient. Like a lot of mine were like, okay, we have to watch you after you get this chemo.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, like 2 rounds in one day.
What was your jerking off situation when you were there?
Every now and then I go jerk off in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because it was a hospital room that has its own bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm taking a shower. I had to wheel a thing in with me. Wheel the fucking IV bag with me.
Just hearing it rattle as
The
you
heart
jerk
rate's
off.
just fucking shooting up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually never watched the heart rate. Well, I didn't have any heart rate. The only time you'd get, or me at least, when I get the heart rate thing is if you're getting blood.
Okay.
If you're getting a blood transfusion, they stick all the things on you.
Because it'd be funny if your heart rate went up and it started going off. And then
Yeah,
Someone
the
comes
nurses
in, you come in, there's
I
like
thought
3
you were
minutes.
As soon as
dying.
they come in, I fucking bust a nut everywhere. Oh, I'm cured.
Yeah, better.
I found the cure.
Any hot nurses?
Yeah, I had one beautiful nurse. I think her name's Angelica or something like that. Cute.
What a name.
Yeah, I know. Angel.
Yeah, Angel, yeah.
She's really cute, and I would like try to like, be funny to her. That was the one time I tried to be funny.
Mhm.
She made fun of me for watching River Monsters once. She's like, keep watching this weird show. This weird show with these gross fish. I'm like, yeah, it's gross. I'm hate watching.
Yeah, this sucks. I don't know.
So yeah, usually I watch cool stuff like X Games.
Angelica.
But it'd be pretty cool, because they have to like come and do stuff in the middle of the night to wake up to a very cute girl.
That's got to be nice.
That's very nice. That part is nice. You're taken care of constantly.
Yeah.
That's
People
pretty
are
cool,
constantly asking
That's
you,
got to feel good.
oh, you want food? You want the, I never wanted food,
Yeah.
but they're asking you.
Yeah, it's nice to be asked.
Yeah.
So when did
I-
you start feeling better?
It's weird. It goes in waves. Like, because leukemia, they get rid of in like a month. It's gone in like a month. You have no cancer cells in you, but you have to do you have to do a crazy chemos for like 2 more years because it will come back. It's very likely to come back, especially in boys, I guess. So it's like you have this
Good
weird
thing
mental.
you're a man.
Yeah. My muscles come out. It's like this weird mental battle because like they tell you a lot. They're like, congrats, you don't have cancer anymore. Come back tomorrow for this harsh chemo. It's like it's crazy. You're like, I don't have cancer. I don't. Why am I coming? Why am I doing spinal dabs twice a week? Why am I overnighting in the hospital for? I stay in the hospital for like a week at a time, a lot.
Jeez.
And it was like, it's like you're
Same
like,
room or no?
no, usually
You're moving around.
I think the longest I stayed was like a little over a month, or maybe it was like close to 2 months. That was when I first got in.
Yeah.
And they moved me rooms a couple times. Well, because I went in while they were like constructing a new wing.
Oh yeah.
So they had this like another wing they had us in. And then like one day they're like, hey, you're going to your new room. I was like the first patient they put in the room.
Wow.
Nice.
Which was, I guess, cool.
Yeah, fresh room.
Yeah.
Almost makes it worth it.
You snap at people. I snapped at people a lot. Yeah, it was pretty nice. It was
Yeah.
worth it. People would
you
be
would
like,
snap at people?
yeah, people would be like, hey, you should get up and walk around and exercise and maybe talk to other people. And you're like, fuck
you.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't want to do. No, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, you're fucking every ounce of your being is
dying.
focused on just not dying.
Yeah, you're like, I just want to be here and rot. My sister would, now looking back at it, it's hysterical. My sister would fuck with me. And like, it was I was 13, so you're still the children's section. And like, Darth Vader would be walking around saying hi to little kids. And my
Nice.
sister would be like, oh, my little brother loves you. You gotta go meet my little brother. And then like Darth Vader and like 4 stormtroopers would walk into my room. And they are not expecting to see, they think like a 5-year-old's gonna be in there.
Yeah, so there's like that second where they're about to step in, do their whole thing, and then they see you and they're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Check the room number.
I'm like on Instagram.
off.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, did I just die? Is this what you see when you die? Is Darth Vader walk in?
Yeah, he's not necessarily like a
Yeah.
vision of hope.
They have weird fucking entertainment in there. Like the characters come in a lot. That's fine. I get it. But then randomly they'll have a guy that just has like a chest full of instruments. Like a guy, he was dead ass wearing a fedora.
Yeah.
Would walk in your room and you're like, hey, I'm the instrument guy. We should play.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you got to kill yourself, man. You got it. They once were like, hey, we have a surprise for you downstairs in the lobby. So you have to like pick up all your shit. You get to wheel the thing, go down the elevator.
Yeah. He's
And it
playing
was-
super sad songs.
Yeah.
No alarms and no surprises.
Yeah, no
Don't fear the
surprises.
reaper.
Yeah. The worst is like we have a surprise for you downstairs that you get all your shit. It takes like 10 minutes to get up. And I get downstairs and there's a pony. They had a miniature pony
Nice.
in the lobby of the hospital. And like,
That can't be sanitary.
well, they made sure to sanitize. They're like, you want to touch it? And I'm like, I guess. And
Yeah.
they sanitize their hands. You pet it for a second, then they
Yeah.
sanitize your hands again.
It's just to get over the fact that you have a barnyard animal inside of a hospital with dying kids is just fucking ridiculous.
And it was just a pony.
Bring a
standing
midget.
there.
Just bring in a midget.
A midget.
Yeah.
I probably would have felt
you
a lot
would
better.
have loved a midget.
Hey, whoa, what's this? Chemo boys squeezing the chemo bag.
You want to throw me? Come on.
Yeah, that would be.
What happened to that
Yeah.
time? The medieval times back in the day, midgets were all
Chesters,
entertainment.
yeah.
And now
They
they
would
just
get on each other's shoulders and
Yeah.
spell out things.
I mean, they're awesome. The other day, I went to a nightclub and there was one of the door guys. I swear it was a midget.
Oh, that guy's gotten punted so many
Diversity
times.
hire. He looked pretty tough. He actually looked pretty fucking tough.
Yeah?
Like he looked like one of the fighting ones. You
Yeah,
know,
a little pit bull.
Yeah. Like I would not want to pick. Usually you see him, like I could pick on him.
Yeah.
This one I didn't want to pick on.
Yeah, you didn't want to put your hand on his head.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, little guy?
But they should be more fun things. Like, hey, you want to shoot me out of a cannon? I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do that.
Imagine going to a McDonald's and the guy working the front counter is a midget. And you just keeps jumping up.
up here. I'm right here.
Let's get these guys back in society.
I gotta climb in and get your change out.
Yeah, he opens the cash register. fucking kicks-
for you. A penny.
You're not a good bouncer if you can defeat him the same way Mario jumps on a mushroom.
Yeah, you stomp on him. Yeah. Hey, I saw you go in that gutter. What happened, man? What'd you do that for?
And to all our midget listeners, it's all love, bro. It's all love.
Yeah, he's throwing french fries at you like they're spears.
1, 2, 3. You got a large one? All right, we're going to be here for a while. 4, 5. I had to fight one of the toys earlier. One of the kids' Transformer toys.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Holy
so
shit.
funny.
Yeah, no, they're cool, man.
Oh, man.
Lucky
Lucky us.
Lucky Charms. So okay.
Yeah, I like that cereal too.
Next question. What makes you tick? What gets you going? What wakes you up? What's your
I just love life. I just like living.
Yeah,
That's it.
living is awesome.
I just like doing it. I just like being here, having fun.
Our
you
vices.
like the challenges? You're down for
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I didn't have fucking cancer, but you know, I've had hardships in my childhood. Fucking Like-
what kind of stuff has happened in your childhood that was hard?
got molested by my mom. Some say it's a gift. I say it's a curse. You know.
I don't know.
Who
if
says
it's
it's
a
a
gift?
gift?
Yeah, who
Well,
says
some-
it's a gift?
Freak would ever say that? What was it, like a priest or something?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
oh,
a gift,
shit.
child.
Wait till you get my dick in your ass. No.
That'd be crazy.
gift I'm jealous
Just
of.
telling someone that my mother molested me. Oh wow, that's
Pretty sick.
quite the gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor,
I consider it a
Taylor
gift.
Neely had a good roast joke. He goes, "Yeah, Billy got molested by his mom when he was a kid. Hey, buddy, leave some pussy for the rest of us."
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that shit, like when you go through hardship, I think he's similar, like because he's been through so much. It's like he's a lighthearted guy. Like he's not. It doesn't.
You take
Every-
things less serious.
Yeah, everything else
Yeah.
doesn't seem that
It's bad.
important because it's like, dude, I grew up in a trailer park on a cot with 10 drug addicts in a house.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
my apartment having bugs isn't really that fucking bad. You know,
Yeah.
like
Our
I could-
apartment doesn't have bugs.
not anymore. We took care of that. Thank you,
It's
Carly.
never had bugs. Yeah, but that's. I mean, help me like with like women, especially like women. I'm like, I would never stress out about a woman.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, you know, I could just die. I could just get cancer again.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh,
I guess so. But you never stress ever.
about women, no, not really. But also, it's like,
He's telling the truth. He's pretty suave with the shit.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
you seem like.
but
you
I'm trying to
are.
get better. I mean, I will say I was a little too into it. I was a little addicted for a bit to, you know, women and stuff. But I'm getting over that part. But I definitely don't stress over it. Because it's not like
I love you just being like, yeah, I was fucking.
I'm addicted to the pussy.
I was addicted to pussy for a little bit, but I'm reformed
well, dude,
now.
It does become like a vice.
How cool are you trying to seem right now?
It legit becomes like you're like, you start to be like, oh, I need this tonight. I need this, and like you don't need that tonight.
Right.
It's just a dopamine fix.
So your life went from Spinal Taps to tapping ass. That's where your life went.
Also, it's like a company thing. I just like having
taps.
I liked having the company and camaraderie of a lady. But now I'm settled down.
Yeah, dude, you got yourself a nice girl, and he's fucking taking it seriously, being good.
I like her.
Yeah.
But I've never, even when I was like going through breakups and having this and that, I was stressing about it. You can't. Because first of all, they win. I'm gonna let my ego step in front of it. They win if you stress out about it.
Yeah.
And secondly, it's just like
they win if they find out that you're stressing about it.
Oh.
Yeah. So just suffer in silence.
What a whimper.
You could suffer in silence. I came a little bit when you said that. That is true.
Well, I mean, the biggest thing is to do it for you to feel good after a breakup. You gotta not
become better.
Just be miserable.
Yeah.
Feel the feelings. Go through it.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, going through a breakup is not very easy. Like I've been sad and stuff.
Yeah.
But I've not let it like inebriate things in my life.
Yeah, you can't.
Like my well-being or mental well-being.
Mm-hmm. No, you can't.
Yeah, of course. It'll always be sad. Like you're a sociopath if like you get dumped out of like a big relationship and you don't feel anything. That's just crazy. Yeah. But if you just like you keep going like, oh, I'm gonna keep doing my career, keep going to work, and keep trying to be healthy and stuff. Like that's.
Oh, this fucking new health kick he's on.
I'm on a new
driving me insane.
Yeah. How's it driving you insane?
Every time he comes home, I eat a lot of fast food. Okay, I eat a decent amount of fast food. Every time he comes in now, he looks at it and he goes, "Hey, you know that stuff's poison for you, right?" I'm enjoing Burger King, dude. Leave me alone.
Hey, you know what? My nose didn't grow at all when I said any of those things.
Yeah, you're not
truth.
lying.
I wasn't lying.
Does your nose do that?
Yeah, could I lie?
No, but like, I'm happy for you. I am happy for you.
I do eat junk food every now and then.
And you are right.
Also, it's like it is a wallet thing for me.
Yeah,
dude, fast food is so expensive.
It is,
and I do feel like shit after I eat it.
Yeah. Oh
every time.
Dude. Jack in the Box is the fucking worst. The worst.
That's crazy.
I've been eating hot dog, like gas station hot dogs, my entire life. And I could eat 4 of those and still feel better than eating one Jack in the Box burger. It's unreal.
Yeah, I like to feel good. Like I like having more energy.
I can't wait for summer, dude. I can't. This summer's my summer.
What's
dude.
this summer?
Just I can't wait for the sun to come back and get into Barton Spree.
Yeah.
This Barton what?
Just I want to go to Barton Springs.
Summer.
This summer.
I want to expose my hairy chest to high school girls.
Dude, I can't wait to get my chest.
Yeah. It's going to be a white boy summer.
It's going to be a white boy summer.
Right, Roderick? Oh, I forgot he's not here.
Roderick.
But, it's going to be a lot of fun.
I just want to get out more this summer. That's my goal.
Too.
I just want to get out more, and I want to like Austin is kind of fucking beautiful.
I'm gonna get rid of this
Orlando sucks.
Freaky chest shit.
Yeah, if you can.
I got
Please.
yeah.
It makes us uncomfortable.
I know, it makes everyone uncomfortable. I'm gonna show it on the podcast. Guys, look at my fucking gross chest.
Yeah.
We'll blur that out.
Yeah, blur that.
Yeah.
Please.
We just don't want to get demonetized.
What are you doing?
Get demonetized.
What are you gonna? You just got to get like ointment or something?
I have a bunch of like ointment and
hormones.
Stuff.
You got to get some.
Yeah, I got to get hormones. Yeah, it's because I have too much estrogen.
Yeah, you're transitioning, right?
I don't. It's a cancer. Like I have fucked up skin because of cancer, and it causes like cystic. Gross acne.
How long are you just going to blame everything?
I blame everything on cancer. I've gotten
that.
traffic tickets and I'm like, fucking.
I have cancer.
No, Captain's actually like one of the, like, I didn't know he had cancer until knowing him for like months. He doesn't talk. You never tell anybody. You never.
Yeah, but as soon as it comes up, I'm like, all right, I have the ultimate trump card.
Oh, yeah. As soon as
if someone else says they have cancer, I'm like,
yeah. Do you feel that way when you talk to people with cancer?
It's fucking there's a hierarchy, man.
Yeah,
it's
where someone comes in and they're like, yeah, I had skin cancer. I had to get this little thing.
Breast cancer. Oh,
dude, one of my friends, his mom had breast cancer and he was a piece of shit kid. He was always fucking sneaking out, but he was one of my good friends.
Yeah.
And I was over at his house and his mom was like still going through like therapy for the breast cancer. And she goes, "You're going to do this to me? I'm on my deathbed." And he goes,
Oh,
"Mom, you
God.
don't even have a real cancer." And I was like, "That's crazy."
That's
I mean, yeah, it is real,
real.
and it does fuck some people up. But like, you do get like legit like 10 rounds of chemo.
Yeah. You're going to complain about the breast cancer when after you get a boob job?
That's
You
true.
get a rewarding
I think it'd be
boob
a
job
boob
after?
job.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
No,
Yeah, and there's
I-
some shit like the fucking, what are these things
Lymph
called?
node.
Sometimes, like that one, some of them don't even get chemo. They just get them removed.
Yeah.
They just have a surgery and get them removed, and then it's like,
That's it.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I like doing that. I kind of live vicariously through you. If someone starts talking about cancer, I'm like,
Yeah.
my friend had leukemia.
Did you say bi-curiously or vi-curiously?
Is it bi-curious or vi-curious?
I think it's vi.
I think it's bi.
I think
I thought it was
I'm
bi
pretty sure
because
it's
it's
bi-curious.
bi is
no,
like
bi-curious is if you're thinking about blowing some guys.
Yeah.
Blowing
yeah.
some
So
dudes.
I'm
Which we
saying
know
I'm
you're
saying it
both of
right.
He's both
Yeah.
of those things.
You're bi-curious.
I'm vicariously bi-curious, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Cool. Okay, so next question. Next our next bit is
Oh, these are all bits? I've been telling the truth this whole time.
I mean our next
Yeah,
segment is
got-
called This or That.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start with you. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Okay. Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburger.
Okay. Boys or girls?
Boys. What?
Oh, dear.
Fuck.
All
You heard
right,
me
that's
quick.
it.
Nope.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, Captain.
Fuck.
Fast food or slow food?
Slow food.
Yep, me too. A football or baseball?
Football.
Okay, and freedom or communism?
Freedom.
All right, excellent.
Why'd he get all the easy ones?
All right, one of you
passed.
failed.
You failed.
one of you-
No, football, baseball is pretty hard. I like them both.
Yeah.
I just like playing football more. Playing football's more fun.
I like throwing a baseball more, but playing football more.
playing, yeah. But they're
Throwing a
both,
baseball is nice.
they're both fun to cheer on and watch.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
always a possibility when you throw a baseball, someone's getting a concussion. That's
Well,
why I
not
like
That's
that.
violent thoughts you're having.
Well,
Same thing with the football.
Yeah,
That's
but it's
true.
not because of the ball. It's like I want to
No, if
hit
you
you with a ball.
Yeah, let me throw a football at your head really hard and see if you don't get a concussion.
Yeah. True, true.
You're probably gonna miss 7 or 8 times, so you're gonna sit there for a
You're
while.
gonna miss this fucking thing, dude. Come on.
Got a big head.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. What was I was gonna ask? Oh yeah, this is interesting. If you weren't doing comedy, what do you think you would be doing?
Oh, this is good.
It's not good.
Probably teaching high school wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you used to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Wearing a shirt. That's all I got. I did it for a couple weeks, got the shirt, then got out.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
No, yeah, I'd probably be doing that because I'd probably be a teacher and then coaching high school wrestling.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
it's just the
you
easiest.
gotta go straight to
thing.
the source of girls.
Exactly. Yeah, I'd rather get it from the shop, you know. No, it's just like I don't really have any ambitions to do anything within like societal norm type thing. Like I don't want
Yeah.
a corporate job. I don't want an office job. I don't want to do any of that.
Mhm.
So, and also I'd like to help people. I feel like teachers suck ass, and I'd be a pretty good teacher.
Yeah.
You know, teach people about their bodies.
Oh dear.
That's horrifying. What you just said on a podcast.
Yeah, that's cool. What do you think you would do?
I don't know if I mean, because
You would've
if
went
I
to
wasn't
Full
in
Sail.
if I wasn't in stand up, but I still had like a big ego, I'd probably want to be an actor or something. But if I didn't have any like craving or anything to be famous, I think like a firefighter would be fun. I love to be a firefighter.
yeah, that's who you are. Is your ego
Yeah, exactly. But imagine I'm the same person just without that.
without that?
Yeah,
one thing.
I'd be like a firefighter or something. If I was like, oh, I just want to live a comfortable life, I think that would be
Yeah.
because I still want like action and like a
yeah.
fast pace, something I can like ADHD out on.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not like, oh,
Well,
this is
comedy
it.
is so good for ADHDing, I think.
Yeah, it's great. Every day is like different. You get to be your own kind of boss. No one really tells you what to do.
And you're constant. Like every night when you're like out here at Creek, you could just pop around to 4 different groups of people.
You're
You can always be
stimulated.
around people.
And like as soon as you're done talking about yourself, you go, all right, I'll see you guys later. And then you go to another
that's the
group, tell them
best.
about your day. And
Yeah.
we're just a bunch of egotistical fucking retards out here, dude.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. People like it. People buy tickets to see it.
Yeah, people are gonna love it.
Yeah.
People are gonna love me.
Me.
It is.
It's really dumb.
I think it's cool because it's just like I don't. There's a difference between feeling like people need to hear you or you get to do that. Like getting to be on stage and people listening to you versus being like what's the word? Like not like you like thinking that you're the person that needs to be up
Right.
there talking to people is different than being like, oh, I get to go up there and talk to
I
people.
want to go up there, and I want to give them a reason to give a shit.
Yeah.
So like I want them.
Man, I want them to think, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want
don't
them
I
want
don't
to
really
ponder.
care if they
laughing.
laugh or anything. I just want them to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome up
Laughing
your next
will
comic.
come when it comes. but-
Ponder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really more of a comedian. I'm more of a storyteller.
Yeah. To take you on a journey.
The amount of times
What do you
that
mean I
heard
only got
that.
5 minutes? Give me another 10.
Shit, I
It's a
can't.
big story.
I
Most
got a
of
lot
our
of shit to
stories are
talk
about
about,
20
bro.
minutes.
Yeah,
long.
most
Yeah.
but you gonna laugh at the end. Probably.
It's funny.
Maybe.
It's
Maybe.
funny when a long story that someone does gets almost nothing, and you're like, oh boy.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, now I know all about your kids.
That's the worst,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
now I know. Now I know why your kid is disabled.
Yeah.
From your
Still my
bad
kid-
storytelling.
So my kid got ran over by a train 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Bear with me now.
Now I could have saved him, but then I thought this is gonna be a good story.
It's gonna be
so.
good. Yeah. And then I got in the car and drove here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that would make it funny.
He's definitely sitting on a stool. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you done that? You sit on a stool ever?
I've done it before. I don't like it.
No.
It's weird.
I've had great sets sitting on a stool.
Really?
When it's I like when you suspect a show is going to be really good and it ends up being shit, like there's nobody there, then I go out there and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going to sit down. And then it's like kind of the same thing, and it's almost this is a little too technical, but it's almost like another level of like you can raise up people's attention or like intensity just by standing up off of the stool. If you're sitting there and you begin to deliver something sitting on the stool and then you go, yeah, and and then you stand up from the stool, it adds like another layer for the audience.
Man, I
I
got
don't
the
know why.
attention as soon as
I
I walk out
guess.
the stage.
Oh yeah, nobody can stop looking at your freakazoid face.
Yeah, I walk out and I smile. Give a big smile.
What's that smile, dude? What the fuck is that? You look like a wooden person.
It's a new bit. They're like, oh, this haunted doll's about to tell us a joke. We should listen. We should
Oh
listen.
shit, I didn't know R.L. Stein was in town. Shit.
Bum, 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 bum. Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
No, that's who's Chucky.
Chucky. I've been called Chucky.
Yeah.
Women will try to hit on me. I've had multiple women be like, you look like a hot Chucky.
Yeah.
Like, that's the weirdest
good.
thing. Women have no game.
No. It's also why is everything like a girl looks like every fucking
I know.
person of interest is a murderous fucking psycho.
Oh, girls love
They
that shit.
love the idea of you being able to kill them. They love it. That's why I keep a
They want
loaded
danger.
gun next to the bed.
That's funny.
That's why I keep my mask next to the bed. It's a Darth Vader mask. Spider-Man mask.
Spider-Man mask.
Spider-Man's
That's funny.
funnier.
One of those cheap fucking Darth Vader masks, the ones that it's just the front
it's like
and
the
then it's like a
fucking
string
plastic
Yeah.
piece of shit.
made for a birthday party.
I can't breathe it.
Your breathing is already like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need a cig. I smoked a cigarette the other day for the first time in a long time. I
Yeah.
fucking hate those things.
Yeah. I noticed a certain swagger about you.
What, when I started smoking?
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, you look a lot cooler.
Yeah, I don't do the
Be a lot
between these
cooler
two. When
if
I
you
smoke
did.
when I smoke
Yeah?
cigs, I put them between all
Like a
four.
Oh,
lady?
that's really cool.
That's how I
Yeah.
smoke cigs.
So yeah, you have 4 of them.
But then I don't hold it on the butt either. I hold it like high up to where like the flame is
So
like
it
right
burns
here.
you and stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's
motherfuckers
weird.
know I love pain.
Smoke long and
Yeah.
prosper.
Yeah, that's really funny. Spock, I'm chiefing the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but the only reason why I smoked a cig is because I'm fucking addicted to these things
Yeah.
that I didn't have anymore.
Can I have one?
And then, yeah, they're a little powdery because one opened up in here.
Oh,
Nicotine is
goodness.
viciously addicting.
It is,
See,
but it's
I-
honestly like it's so vicious, but it's also so light. You know what I mean? Like it's like a dog that's really cute that keeps shitting in your house. You're like, yeah, I know you keep shitting in the house, but you're so cute. I'm gonna keep doing it.
See, I don't think I've ever like I don't get cravings or anything. I like them; they're nice. And same with vaping. I like them; it's nice. But I've never been like I'm itching for this. I need it, and I do it like kind of somewhat ish.
Just make sure you like get the salt on the outside off. But no, I crave them after I eat.
After you eat is interesting.
After anytime I'm full, I'm like, it'd be fucking great right now.
Mike.
Just throw a Zyn in and then just sit
Does
there,
that
and
make
then
you
within 10 minutes I got a shit, and then that's great. It's
Wow.
a meal, a Zyn, and a shit. Oh, or a cup of coffee with a Zyn. You smoke cigs.
You just want
get it.
laxative.
Yeah.
You should try laxatives. You'd love those. That's like
That's coffee Zins. If I put a coffee Zyn in, dude,
Yeah,
they fucking get
dude,
me.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, coffee and a cigarette is there. Sometimes there's nothing better.
I am not the only.
See, nothing better. I think I'm addicted to coffee.
Coffee's
I
great.
can't. I'll get like a large black cold brew in the morning, and it makes me feel like so good.
Yeah. If I get
Yeah.
a nice cold brew, any espresso.
Espresso's nice.
That's
It's gotta
too
be.
much.
It's got to be just. I can't have any cream or sugar in it. I feel like that takes the caffeine away. It takes all the.
You think so?
out.
I only like.
I know it doesn't.
If you
but
put,
it feels like it does.
I don't like putting sugar in it. I like honey. Putting honey instead of just
Honey's
regular
probably
sugar.
good. Yeah.
Honey and then oat milk. That's
Oh my, yeah, those are the best two options
Yes.
to do. But that'll
Yeah.
still like something about just a black coffee. It's like this is gonna make me feel.
I don't like
good.
the way you say that.
It's gonna kickstart my day. And then you know what I just got put onto? Coconut water. Have you guys been drinking coconut
I
water?
hate coconut water.
It hydrates you so much.
I
It's so
agree
much
with that.
electrolytes. It's crazy.
I prefer cucumber water over coconut water.
Yeah, I think it does the same thing.
Yeah,
I think,
cucumber water is fucking
That
delicious.
sounds nice.
Little tahini around the edge.
I just don't like the taste of coconut.
Yeah, I hate
a lot
coconut.
of people. I kind of like it.
I don't
It's
like
all
coconut. I don't like the even when you get like coconut shavings, the
It's
way
like
that they
filmy.
feel.
Mm.
Like when
Yeah.
you bite it, that shit.
Oh, can I talk about a bad habit? This is what kind of might go along with the podcast.
Yeah.
A bad habit.
It's great that you started trying now. Jesus Christ.
Well, sorry, we were talking about cucumbers and shit. I don't want to
Yeah.
change that.
That was a great topic by me, dude. What the fuck?
I have a bad habit. It might be because of the movie I just watched, but I do think a little. It's become a habit. A little bit of
whisper it.
alcohol during the workday. And I don't do anything important. I
Yeah.
serve at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And so it almost comes with a job. If you're like
No,
a,
it legitimately does.
yeah, if you're like a nurse or something, that's no, that's bad. You should
Just
not.
pulling out a flask. Of
Yeah,
scrubs.
put the IV in your eye. I'm sorry, man. Fuck.
I'm so hungover right now.
But I don't know. Sometimes I'll have like nothing, not like above illegal, driving limit, like a .06.
Just to take the edge off.
like a shot or something, or
It
me a
makes
shot.
sense though, because it's like you're a waiter. You're meeting new people. You have to be bubbly. You have to be interesting. You have to be
Yeah.
fun.
You're so much bubbly. A problem will happen. Hey, you just got double side, and you're like,
Not
not
a
a big
problem.
deal. They're on my time.
Yeah.
They're gonna come. Like, obviously, there's a very fine envelope, a very very fine envelope where you're like,
Fine.
you could be shit.
There's a fine envelope.
I don't know. I just made
Fine
that up.
line.
Fine line, fine envelope.
Nobody else reacted.
But
But
to
you,
that.
fine
you can't
envelope.
be drunk. You can't be
No,
drunk
no.
at work.
Fine line.
That's how you get-
Yeah,
that's how you get fired.
But it's become a bad habit. I don't know if I should kick it because I know I can control it.
Mhm.
But I just want to.
I mean, it's
Throw it
like
out there.
it's
Yes,
if
yeah.
if your bosses ever hear about it, it's like they're going to be upset. But it's also managers of a restaurant know everybody there is drinking, so they will just
Well, we sampled the drinks in the beginning of the day.
okay, then that's fine. That's
It
different.
was plus I'll have a
Yeah,
drink
but-
on top of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they know that that's going on, but they just kind of turn a blind eye until
Yeah,
it
of
becomes
course.
a problem.
Do you feel like drinking is a problem?
I think for me, in like what I do and the amount I don't drink a lot. I'm not drunk. I could still drive home. Like I'm not drunk at all. I'm still under the legal limit. But I think it's like it is a habit, and habits aren't good.
That's my thing. It's feeling. It's more of a money problem. It's just I Well, yeah. I guess if I went to a doctor and I told them how much I was drinking, they'd probably be like, "Well, that's kind of excessive." But also, fuck off. All right, dude. We're all doing it. It's
You gotta
all
switch to liquor, man.
no. Fuck that. Liquor's bad for me. I poop and puke at the same time.
Oh.
You're already doing the zins and pooping everywhere.
What do you? But yeah, but I'm not vomiting, and it's controllable.
If you have a shot, you'd vomit.
No, I do shots. I love Jaeger.
So we drank like a yummy tequila soda.
No, I don't
A
like
yummy,
mixed
healthy
drinks.
tequila
I don't like
soda.
mixed drinks because I don't know what I'm drinking. I don't know how much.
Yeah, there's 2 ingredients in that.
Well, not that. It's the amounts that I'm saying. It's the amounts.
It's a shot. It's 2 ounces. They have a thing.
Not all the time. Remember Whiskey Lou's?
Oh yeah,
Whiskey Lou's.
He just
Oh
did
my
this
gosh.
motion.
Yeah, Whiskey Lou's, dude. That place is where you go to see problems.
It's 2 inside baseball.
Well, I'm sorry, whatever, but it's a bar that we
He was
all
on
know
the
from
bar in
Orlando.
Orlando. Yeah.
You would order a shot, they would literally fill your glass. Like it's
Yeah,
like
would
you ordered a whiskey on ice.
Legit be half of this.
And they're like, "That's one shot. Give me $6." And you're like, "What?" It was an amazing place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think drinking's a problem for me. I just drink a lot. But also, that's just to be. It's not a problem. It's pretty cool. It's pretty sick, dude.
It is cool.
I like getting fucking. I don't get hammered though. I have in the past couple of days been getting pretty
I was
wrecked.
gonna get
But
hammered.
this is
love it.
all right. This is depriving into me being an alcoholic. Fuck no, but like
I wanted to get there.
no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't need it. It's just there and it's fun.
We're gonna bring you back in a year.
That's fine.
We let him sit
I am
in
And
thinking
revisit this.
I am thinking about going sober for a little bit just to get healthy, just to get
You
back in
missed the
shape.
January.
I don't want to. I don't care.
You don't
about
need to go
that.
sober to be healthy.
No, I do. I need to cut back on the calories. Like that's the
Mm-hmm.
number one. I'm not doing liquor. Stop it. Okay. The angel's on this side. You're on this side. No, but beer is just a lot of calorie.
Yeah.
It's liquid bread. It's literally liquid bread. You're like drinking a hamburger bun every time you drink a
Yeah,
beer.
but also they say that liquor has the same amount of calories. A shot of
Not
liquor has the same
amount. It's not the same amount of
Right?
calories,
Am I
but
right?
like it has an amount of calories.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know.
Also, I don't enjoy it. Like if I'm gonna drink,
Okay.
I want to enjoy the
that's
drink.
fine. That's fine. You enjoy beer.
But I love Jaeger. Give me a shot of Jaeger and a beer.
Dude, I had some Jaeger on Saturday. It was so yummy.
Is an Irish car bomb Jaeger in Guinness?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right?
I haven't
Irish
had one.
car bomb?
Yeah,
I think it's
No,
whiskey.
that's a Jaeger bomb.
what's a Jaeger?
Yeah,
a Jaeger
it's-
bomb.
Irish
Irish
car bomb is
is
whiskey. It's like
whiskey.
Jameson or
Oh.
something.
Sometimes you can add Bailey's and then you drop it.
Yeah. I need to do Jaeger.
Yeah.
I need to do a Jaeger
A
bomb.
Jaeger bomb's
before.
gonna get you fucked up.
I need to do a Jaeger bomb before I.
That's
fucking
gonna make you throw
kick
up.
it. Yeah, all right, dude. Let's do it.
Let's do a Jaeger bomb.
Let's do it.
I'll do a fuck. You don't have Guinness here, do you? Nah, dude, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do a fucking Jaeger bomb.
Go across the
All
street
right.
and get some.
Should we wrap things up or are we at?
We should. I gotta go anyway.
Yeah. All right,
So,
cool. Well,
folks.
thank you guys so much for coming on.
Dude, thank
This
you
was
so much
a
for
lot of
having me.
fun.
This was
So much
fun. This
I
is
enjoyed
good.
this
I
a
love
lot.
this idea
Miss
for a
Roderick.
podcast.
Roderick,
Same.
next time we got to get the group back with Roderick.
Roderick,
I
wish you were
This
here.
is great.
Yeah, but
this
thanks
is
so much. Where can we find you online?
Guys, if you like prank calls, please watch the Right Caller on
Great
YouTube.
podcast.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love your podcast.
It's super duper fun. Also, I post like stand up and stuff. Mostly my YouTube, just YouTube Captain Wright, and every other social media is also just Captain.Wright or something. Thank you.
Yeah, and you can find me on Instagram, B_Swift Comedy. Check out my Kill Tony episodes. I don't know what they are, but both with Matt McCusker. And keep an eye out for a podcast that's been in the works for years. Probably coming out never, but I'll have one. Just keep it
Too
out.
vulgar.
Sweet.
Too vulgar. What?
It's too vulgar. All the episodes you recorded.
And
Yeah, I know they
you
were.
can
they
follow
were
me
really
at
bad.
Jimmy.Moynihan, and you can follow our podcast at Pain Management Podcast on Creek TV. And you can go to Creek TV and find our podcast. And then on Instagram, you can follow us at Pain Management Podcast.
Also, if you're
Got it. Nailed it.
If you're interested if you're interested in Jimmy Moynihan, you better get in now because his stock is rising, dude. He's on the fucking come up. Get in there, boys and girls.
Yeah. Follow us. Listen. Comment. And thank you so much. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Love you.
I have